Pressure off in one sense for a friendly international. And with the quality on the field, we hope for entertainment. 1 week from now, exactly, in World Cup Group K, Portugal will be playing their opening match in Houston, Texas. Manchester City youngster, where Ruben Dias, of course, now plays so well. Ronaldo gets it back. He's had a go within 90 seconds. The youth team are with Coutinho there after a while. That's a nice pass. There's no flag on Ronaldo. Quickly out. Okoye. Now it goes. How tight was it? Not all that tight, actually. Bashiru is over the first corner of the game here. He does indeed go short to Simon. Back to Bashiru. Bassi, you wouldn't expect to be... This will be his 100th. Running at Ruben Dias. Right idea to try and pick out Iwobi. Just well defended. Goes the already busy Semenyo in towards Ronaldo. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Especially him expecting international goal number 144, and he was on. But it is not in. And it should have been. Nasser. Chance here at the other end, and that's also pulled wide of the near post. Neither keeper worked. Inacio got sucked in there. Akor Adams' reputation is growing. He's got the chance to grow it. See the high press from the Portuguese here. Bassi's been good enough to get round it. Iwobi, here goes Simon. Back to Iwobi, another Fulham player. Didi. That was ambitious, especially for somebody who's scored once. Coutinho straight onto it. Beautiful footwork, good use of the body. There's the free kick. The player he is. He's been for some while now. The old generation and all that. Portugal were once famous for their own, but I tell you what, this. Card is out for the foul on João Neves. Too sharp. Way too sharp. Left back in the book, as you'd always expect. Cal. Past Iwobi. Looking for the space. Dalot, just a little touch, but Dalot still interested here, and he's not the only one. Pedro Neto, one touch. Barely been involved, but that'll feel good. 4 months without a goal for club and country. Pedro Neto puts the Portuguese in front through the first half in Leiria. He's onside, Dalot. Bassi played him on. A perfect set for the shot on his favoured left, right into the corner. Coutinho, lovely ball. And the first touch of Dalot was good too. The cutback was meant for Ronaldo. flag goes up. That must have been tighter than the earlier one. Liga last season for Sevilla, Akor Adams. 5 in just 14 caps for the Super Eagles. That is a good introduction. Another forward run from Semedo. Well, he's got to be very careful. Edgy there. Very careful, having been booked already. Go in this half. Chipped into a big crowd and smashed by Bruno Fernandes. More delicate, but equally important Taro Koye to keep it out. Cracking hit. Nearly. We've seen that leap a few times. Just didn't loop Pedro Neto. There was a Didi again. Immaculate, very necessary challenge. Away from another challenge. Sorry, over the bar. He says it got a touch. Adams again, strong and keen, and here he is. Can he find the target? Yes, he can. 1-1. New on the scene, but quite the hot shot for the Super Eagles, Akor Adams. Six months, he's got his 6th international goal already, and it's his strength and perseverance that has made this one possible. Less than a minute. That big chance at the other end, it should have been a Portugal corner. These days at Al Nassr. Cancelo takes the corner. Out by Ndidi, that's worth a hit. Well, what a hit! Even better than the last one. João Felix asking the question, did it go over the line? Quivering crossbar. Wow, that was close. What a hit. And lots of the ball was over the... Looks like it's all over the line, but... Ronaldo. Oh dear. Really isn't this night, slightly behind him. Bassi has pitched it from Ronaldo. Nicely done. Great feet from the big defender. Trying to find the gaps, Portugal. They're moving it very nicely. Conceição. Cancelo, it's deep. Felix, his 3rd effort in 9 minutes since coming on. 67th cap tonight. We wondered if they might make some of these changes at the break. It did look like Abdelai Bawene was going to come on. Well, he is now. Sanusi. And a decent debut, I think, there for Christian Akpan. Bawene coming on for just his 2nd cap. There's Onyeka for his 45th. Simon, well, his next cap will be number 100, behind Moffi. Ronaldo. Gonzalo Ramos is coming soon, maybe even now. Well, no goal for the superstar of all superstars. Maybe he's saving it for Akor next week, and that completes a full outfield 10 changes from the bench. Bassi, that was confident. He had to get it right, he did. So Felix has now just booted the ball away, and we know what that brings. Don't think it was for the foul. One day they'll stop. A lot of movement off the ball from João Felix. Cancelo. Conceição again. Conceição has just found it. And even the very best applaud. Little burst of acceleration. Portugal have their lead back. Let's see if they can keep hold of it this time. No hope with that, even without the traffic in front of him. Once again, Nigeria must come from behind. Chunking into the challenge there. Yamaichi was not held off at all since being booked, which is either brave or foolish, and they are making that point right now. But deep delivery, firmly met. Another good night at the office for Adams. Mendes played half an hour or so for the later ones to join the group. No foul is the call. Fans are complaining, he's not, in fairness. Difficult. He's on the ball again. He's going to get it this time. The whistle he wanted the last time. Ruben Neves chips one in. Really work for João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Deep. Costa did brilliantly to get something on that. Most were expecting a header before it got to him. Makes the save quite a sharp one as well. Still in it, 4 weeks to play. Koye out. Which is such giant. Even if he doesn't win it first time around, he can second time around, but the more diminutive Portugueses have played it round him. The risk from Bewene, he's got away with it. Now Chukwueze passes on to Moffey. Would have had to have played it blind, and now trying to dribble his way through. Conceição's done his job. Araujo's down, here's why. That's in the scene, and indeed it is Siwobi. Not out, Alex Iwobi. Tele. Thing is, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the call Martinez has to make, and that is not an easy one. Onuachu called back for that challenge. Sheffield getting involved and. He got the ball, but he's also going to get a card because he got Conceição fractionally before. Ruben Neves trying to get on with it, but that will come back. Well, in international football, I guess that counts as a high foot. Conceição looks set to be the match winner here. A check of the watch. We've had our 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva will wisely keep it. And Portugal will head west with yet another victory. Much will be expected of Roberto Martinez and his team in the Americas. A week from now they kick off in Houston against DR Congo, and it's Uzbekistan in the same venue, and Colombia in Miami for Eric Shell and Nigeria. It's a summer off before the AFCON qualifiers start again. They've played pretty well here tonight, in fairness, and got level and were level for quite a while. Neto's goal cancelled out by Adams, but a beauty from Francisco Conceição sends the Seleção off west with victory.